Evening everybody, happy crafting Saturday. Make sure I've got the right day. Hello everybody, I'm Debbie Moore and welcome to my Vintage Heaven show. Tonight's show is actually, there's loads of requests about how to create a mini book. So in today's show, I'm going to show you how to start off with a card and how to create it into a mini book with very simple, very easy steps. So if you want to join in or take some notes, get a piece of paper, a piece of paper, a card, stock or paper, whichever one you want, and a pen and a pair of scissors. I can see that there is loads of you already on YouTube and Facebook. I think there's something happened to the camera. My head's been cut off on one of them. So just bear with me while we sort this out. Oh, there we are. I can see already there is lots of you. It's all been sorted now. Thank you ever so much for joining me. I've got Viviette joined us. I've got Jackie. I have got Kathy saying good evening. Looking forward to see Debbie's creativity. Thank you, Kathy. We have also got Stephen joined us, Molly, Maureen. We've also got Linda, Margaret, Heather saying hope you're well. Hugs to all those who need them from an all-day foggy Somerset. I had one of those in France. Oh my goodness me, how long ago was it? It was probably about, I think it was about 4 days ago or something like that. But we're just now having clear skies. I can see I have got, oh, Jackie says I'm quiet again. We're having a look at our mics. So, Jackie, you're very quiet again, Debbie, and my speakers won't go any higher, she's put. Okay, we're just on it. Bear with me, everybody. I am just going to keep on talking so that you can actually hear me okay. Who else have got... Oh, whoops. Sorry, everybody. Dave decided to throw it at me. What is he like, everybody? Right, okay, can you hear me? Oh, Dave says, is that better, Jackie and everybody else? Where was I? Valerie, Nikki, Harry, Tina, Carmen says, hi Debbie and Dave and the big crafting family that we have. Today it rained a lot in Malta, a little bit cold but hot. Looking forward to your show. Thank you. I've got Margaret joined us from Scotland, Patricia from South Africa. I have got Roberta over on YouTube. I have got Heber saying, evening Debbie, Queen of Card Making, Dave the Rocker Drummer and the fellow crafting family. I hope all is well tonight. Sending love and hugs to all who need them. Thank you. Oh, Viviette says it's much better. Had to turn my speakers up full. Carol's pot. Is that much better though? I will make sure I project my voice a bit louder. Oh, it's perfect according to Jackie. That's wonderful. Stephen says, saw Debbie work partner on Hobbycraft. Oh, you saw Bella on Hobbymaker TV, Stephen. Yes, she was on Hobbymaker TV. I've got Shabella joined us saying bonjour, hope you're all well. And I've got Anne joined us saying bonsoir, all the way from Portsmouth. I've got Marion Kath. I have got Chris just joined us, ready for an inspirational show. Penny, Lois, Sandra, Maureen, am I still quiet? Hopefully I'm loud. Oh, Carol said I had to turn you back down again. We'll blame Dave, won't we? That's what I am. Carolyn says, hi Debbie and Dave from an overcast day in Wellingborough. Just like to thank Jessica for wrapping my Christmas bears and Advent Fun USB key so tightly. Had to use scissors to gain access to the little box. Well, at least you got it. Barbara, thank you for joining us. I've got Carolyn. I've got another Jacqueline. I have also got Sharon. Hi, Sharon and everybody else. I have also got Sam joined as well. And Carmen says, Debbie, you're low, dear. Can't hear. Hopefully everybody's fine now. And Molly's joined us. Oh, Carmen said it's okay now. Sandra said, oh dear, had to turn you down. Yes, I do have a very loud voice, don't I, everybody? But at least you can hear me. That is the main thing, okay? So tonight's show is an extra show. Obviously, we've already done 2 lives this week. It's all about vintage heaven. So I've got some vintage collections on, and I've got new kits on that haven't been on our website ever as a download. So we put those on as well. So we've got lots more elements to show you in those vintage ones, and one of them is really exciting, and I'll get to it when I show you it. But the other thing is, after Thursday, I must have had easily about 50 requests on how to make a mini book. So we're going to have a look at that, but I'm going to show you a different way. I'm going to show you from a card and how to make it, take it from a card all the way down to mini book, and also you can go different stages of your mini book. So I thought that'd be a nice way, especially if you're not too sure. A couple of people said they were scared to have a go at mini books. So while I'm saying hello, grab yourself a coffee. We're going to put the like and share on, and it's quite an interesting one. It's dead easy. What's your favourite theme? I mean, do you like vintage? Do you like Art Deco, steampunk? It could be cute. It could be basically anything. Like and share the page. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And I've seen lots of comments that you've actually starting to actually get our shows through. So that's wonderful news. Don't forget, algorithms change on Facebook and YouTube, where if you don't follow somebody or like somebody, you will stop getting those videos, because there's so much going on at the moment in the craft industry. And so by giving me a like over on Facebook and also on YouTube, it helps our channels so much, everybody. And also it tells me that you like what you see, so which is a bonus. And don't forget to actually follow our channel over on YouTube by subscribing to it, and on Facebook there's a little bell on the top right hand side that you can click on, and you can get notifications when we're actually going to be doing more and more shows. Oh my goodness, loads, it's gone crazy. Now, just to let you know that I will be picking somebody, okay, to win a gift voucher. Now, the gift vouchers, just in case I haven't mentioned before, these are specifically for the like and share. So we've given you these as a gift to say thank you for sharing our page and also for participating. But you get to choose what products you want from the Debbie Moore Designs website. And normally what happens is, whoever I pick, you send me the details, and then it'll be about between a week and 10 days that Jessica will send out your gift voucher. Okay, where am I? Oh my goodness, I have got Julie just joined us, saying, good evening, Debbie and Dave Carter family. Only have a few minutes today, so I'll have to watch and catch up. Well, make sure you do, because I'm going to share with you some top tips on how to do a very easy mini book from a card. Chris said, you're very quiet. I turned you up volume, and then Dave threw the other mic at you, and it was so loud and he spilled my tea. I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry, Chris. It was Dave's fault. Hi, Angela. Thank you for joining us. Marsha from Arizona. Hello. I can see lots of people coming up with ideas. You like steampunk. Oh, Penny says, I've had to go to YouTube as you keep freezing. Well, I can see you both. I can see YouTube and I can see Facebook, okay. I've got Carol joined us. Also, I've got Pat joined us, says, sorry, I had to come over from Facebook, no problem. And now Penny's on YouTube. It's like musical platforms, everybody. Okay, and she's put, Kathy said, oh, it's very difficult. I will need to think what is my favourite. And Viviette says, I don't really have a favourite. I like them all. And the variety. Well, that's good to hear. Right, okay. Now, if I haven't said hello to you, please say hi again, and I will try and see it and say hello. Hi, Lily's just joined us, and Linda and Nikki and Kim. And oh my goodness, Sandra said, Rick had his detailed brain scan yesterday. He had to lay still for over an hour, bless him. Now we have to just wait. All the hugs are welcome, and I send hugs to anybody needing them too. Oh, Sandra. Well, my hugs, prayers, and love are with you and anybody else that needs them. Sam says that's quite a tough one as well. She likes gnomes, cute animals, cute and animals. Cameron says, today you have a nice hairstyle. It suits you. It's getting long, everybody. I'll be honest with you, it really could do with a cut. So I've just put it up out my way because I'm going to be demonstrating loads of things. So don't forget to tell me what your favourite theme is. I can see Pat likes Art Deco, flowers and fairies. I have got Roberta likes a little bit of everything. I have got Margaret loves flowers. And so does Carmen. She likes flowers as well. Tina says history, but at the moment it's the sewing gnomes. Now it could be foxes in the secret garden, steampunk. Well, that's good. That's good that you like the variety I offer. Angela likes Art Deco, Kim Art Deco and steampunk. Nikki likes gnomes. Wow. Julia says so many to choose from. I love fairies, butterflies and flowers. And Heather likes steampunk and gnomes most of all. Where am I with more? Oh, and then I've got, Kim says, my kitten is trying to sit as close to me as possible due to the fireworks. Oh, of course, it is bonfire weekend. Lily likes, what she's put, oh yes, she likes animals and flowers. It's quite good this, because it tells me I'm planning, I've already got some things in the pipeline for next year. Can you believe we're talking about 2025? Where has the year gone? It's crazy, isn't it? So we're planning here at Debbie Moore Designs, we're planning our schedule of designs for next year. And we've been working with different techniques and trying to give you much more variety. So thank you everybody for telling me what you like. Hi Christine, she's loving the hair as well. It just keeps it out the way. And I've got Shazda just joined us. Oh, I have got my coffee, everybody. Nice and warm. It's a bit chilly tonight, I think. Kate has joined us as well. She says, love your hairstyle. It looks chic. Looking forward to some fun. Well, don't forget to get yourself a pen or a pencil and some card and paper, because I'm going to share with you some top techniques and how to create very easy pockets as well. Pauline's just joined us over on YouTube. Said, good evening, Debbie, Drummer Dave, and all the worldly crafters. Sunny California here. Happy to watch live today while getting ready to crop retreat this weekend. Love to you all. Aww. And Viviette likes Classic Cards for Men, Volume 2. It really is a lovely collection. Lois said Bella did a great show. Yes, Bella was. I haven't actually spoken to her properly. Because she was on Hobby Maker at 1 and 4 today, and I was up in the ladder. What was I? Yes, I was 18 foot in the air. I wouldn't say it's a ladder, it was a scaffolding, an indoor scaffolding, that's what I'm going to say. So she was on air and I was doing that, and she had a sale on Hobby Maker TV. If you missed the shows at 1 and 4, there will be links on tomorrow and also on Monday, so you can actually see some of those amazing offers and some of the demos that Bella has actually done. But yes, I heard that she had fun on the first one. I'm sure she had fun on the next one. Stevie said, hello Debbie, speaking Spanish, but I love your designs and style and love your tutorials. Big thanks. You are very welcome. I have got, oh my goodness, what does, oh, Viviette, I've already read your message out, and I have got Jennifer just joined us. Christine says, looking forward to receiving the new magazine, can't wait. I know, definitely can't wait. It is, if you missed Thursday's show, we showed you a sneak look of the new magazine that is due to come into our offices. I'm so excited, issue 70. Do you know, I've been doing, or should I say, I've been writing that magazine for about, I think it's 10 years. Because we used to do it every other month, and then since, I would say for the last 2 years, it's every 3.5 months. So it's actually, you know, so instead of every 2 months, it's every 3.5 months. And so it's a little bit crazy at the moment. Wendy said she saw Bella on Hobbycraft 2. Lovely cards made. Yes, they were really beautiful. So we're going to get started tonight's show because there's so much I want to show you. And as I said, this is your time, everybody. Now, I always say this at the beginning of the show. It is an interactive demonstration show and buying show, but do not have to buy unless you want to. We will be putting the codes up on the side, so if you want to buy something, of course you can. However, enjoy the interaction. If you have any questions on YouTube or Facebook, let me know and I will try to get through them. And if we miss them, Jessica or I myself will catch up of them on Monday. But at the end of the day, tonight's show is about vintage as well as mini books, and we've got some lovely card techniques to show you and some back in stocks. It is also here at Debbie Moore Designs, it is all about our sale month. So all the prices that you have are on promotion. And it's really exciting. So I've got some brand new items, some back in stock and some never been seen before. So how it works, everybody, is the code will go up on the right hand side and you'll be able to see the banner. There you go. So for example, VHO12. It is a secret book template digital download. £2.50, everybody. Really brilliant price, isn't it? And that creates books like this, okay? So you'll get the template to create these type of books. That means you can even do double books, like so, with a secret center like that. So it's showing you, I will go in more detail when we come to demonstrate the show, but that's just showing you that you will get your template and it will come with the instructions, and I'll be showing with, when we actually come to do the show, we'll go into more detail with that. It is, honestly, it is all about learning different techniques, and especially because from the comments I had on Thursday, a lot of you said that you didn't know how to do different mini books, so that's what we're going to look at today. Remember, the show is an interactive demonstration and buying show. So if you want to buy something, just put the code in. And this is a real-time show. So this show is live at the moment, but tomorrow it'll start to be processed. However, if you're watching this on catch-up a week after, a day after, a month after, a year after, hello on catch-up, but you can actually still order. If the item's still in stock, we will send you an email invoice within a few days. So it's the way our system is set up. Now remember, first time participating, you really need to make sure you private message me your email address and your postal address so we can set up a Debbie Moore Designs account. Even if you've already got a Debbie Moore Designs account, you still need to send me the details so we can connect your name that's on YouTube or Facebook with the name on your account. Now once you actually get your email invoice, you can click on it, you can pay by debit card, credit card and even PayPal. Our website is debbiemoredesigns.com. So if you want to add something or take something off your order, you can do that as well. Now, if you have any questions or queries, you can contact the office. You can contact Jessica on 07553 457 168. You can send us an email at info@debbiemoredesigns.com, or you can private messages at Debbie Moore Designs. So that's all the T's and C's out the way. If I've missed anything, just put it in the feed and I'll try and get started with everything. I can see while I've said hello to people, I have got, my goodness, I have got some more people just joined us, so thank you, Carolyn. And Jeanette, hi, thank you for joining us. And you've already started ordering VHO12. And Stephen says, I love vintage like me too. Well, isn't there a saying, you're only as old as you feel? Today, actually, I'm very hyper today. And before anybody says, I'm always hyper. It's because the weekend, we try on the weekend to do housey things. And when I say housey things, it's renovating or decorating. This week has been so crazy with work. We don't always get a chance. By the time we finish in the evening, we don't have time to start renovating when there's no lights. So all day today, we have been in the Grand Salon doing work in there. You might have seen some photos over on Creating Our Dream Chateau on Facebook. We will be sorting out a video on YouTube very, very soon. So that's why I'm very excited and hyper. Okay, so where was I? I have got points at 18 feet. Wow, Debbie, way to go. Oh yes, scaffolding. It might be less than 18 feet, I'm sure. Is it 18 feet?
13.
Oh, Dave says 13. I don't know. It's very high. In the scaffolding, very high. Like a shadow box, it is similar, I suppose, like a shadow box. I call them secret boxes because you've got them. So we'll put the top camera on, everybody. This is a template. It's already loaded up on the website. So if you can actually buy any of these products directly. And so what you're going to get is let me get right, okay. So you are going to get your outside of your template, okay. You've got your instructions as well, showing you what to do, how to create it. And then you've got two lots of templates. You've got your outer box and then you've got your inners. So for example, you have got, that one is this one. So for example, this part here is this part here. You can see that there, okay? Then this bit is this bit here. And then the inside bit, that bit there, is that bit there. So when you have a look at the instructions, you'll understand how to create the inner box and the outer box and so on. So you'll have that. Christine says, can you buy the actual template instead of downloading it? I actually haven't thought about that, but yes, you can. We can get it printed off and sent to you, no problem, Christine. I can get that sent to you. Wendy says, I saw, Debbie, that mold and damp looks bad. Yes, but we're all in hand, Wendy, and Dave has been doing a really good job on that, and you'll be actually having a look very, very soon. So once you've actually got the template, you can create this type of secret book, but then you can put two together. There you go. And you can make your own little picture frame as well if you wanted to. And then instead of doing it like so, all you need to do is just have it on one side, and that creates this one. Okay, everybody? Right, okay. I have got, Miss Crafty Lives joined us over YouTube, says, you look fabulous. Blessings to everybody from Chile, New Jersey. Oh, thank you for joining us. Hi, Phil. Thank you for joining us as well. Okay, so, if anybody wants VHO12 as a printed item, of course you can. Just put printed next to it, and then I will make sure that Jessica sends it to you. Hi, good evening, Morwin. You're just in time. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so where am I with everything? Oh, I can see. Oh, Nicola's just joined us as well. She says, hello from a damp West Essex. Bella was great on Hobby Maker this afternoon. Yes. I heard loads of that she's had loads of fun in the green room. We're going to go on to the next item, which I'm very excited about. So this one is literally limited. So we work with different suppliers, and the next one is VHO13. However, we have, when I say it's limited, there's only a handful left. We've been asked if we had any kind of pastel kits, and we have this one, and we had it earlier in the year. Actually, let's have a look at the kit itself. So this is VHO13, and it is, there it is, you've got die cuts. So can we zoom in at the top left first, Dave, to show what you're going to get? You are getting not a choice of, it is both. So normally this will be $18.99, and it is only $11.99, everybody. VHO13, it is really fabulous. So you're getting 36 sheets here, and as you can see, it's 170 GSM, and it's acid free. So you've got all those backing papers, all those images ready to start crafting. So you've got 10 sheets in total, 20 sheets in total here, 10 die cut element sheets times 2. So that's that one first, and then the next one, look at that. So can we zoom in a little bit or not, or is that zoomed in? Oh, I think the next picture might be zoomed in actually, Dave. So this is VHO13. So all those are die cut, everybody. So you can just push them out, and it gives you a feel. It's called romantic moment. Really gorgeous. You're going to get 20 sheets there, 2 of each. And then we'll show you on the next sheet. So you can see you've got all those lovely die cuts, you've got florals, you have even got, so that one is, oh, that's the one I said. So you get 20 sheets, 170 GSM. Oh, I think I might have read the wrong one out. But look what you get. You get all that foliage, you got all those frames, the characters, the chairs, really beautiful. And you get 400 paper elements there. And then we'll have the other side is that one. So this is the one that you have 36 sheets. There you go. So you're going to get 20 sheets on the other one and 36 sheets here. So in 56 sheets for $11.99. That is not a bad price, everybody. And it's gone limited, and look at the price, $11.99, everybody. And I'll show you some samples. And there you go. You've got your toppers there. You've got your backing papers. You've got your planes as well. And let's just move my drink. So just to show you, so this was designed to make it for a scrapbook. We've done 3D, so you can see the images and all the die cuts. The color, the light in here doesn't do it justice. Dave, can you just turn that light this way, please? Just to show, there you go. Aha, they are gorgeous. So it's a very romantic feel. You can make some fabulous bookmarkers, little cards, make them into gift cards, and also create a really 3D effect with all the die cuts. I mean, look at all the layers, everybody. So you can just layer everything up. Why, I mean, oh, Phil says, Viviette, I wouldn't miss a Debbie. The reminder time was off. Oh, was it? That's a bit weird. Can anybody help me? It's Duracell Debbie, Bombshell Bella, but I'm struggling to think of one for Dave.
Dynamo.
Dynamo, Phil. That's what Dave says. Dynamo. And yes, drummer Dave, Dynamo or drummer, that's fine. That is so funny. Honestly. Live, love, live, laugh, love. There you go, everybody. How cool is that? So if anybody wants one, VH013, that is limited. There's only a handful left, and when they've gone, they've gone. So take advantage of the special sales price. And talking of sales price, we have a handful of this, and I love this. And I can't wait. I've asked to put one of these to one side for me. Oh, decorating Dave, Christine's put. Yeah, or DIY Dave. He likes Dynamo at the moment, Christine. The next item that we have is VH013. Yes, Christine, DIY Dave. Actually, it's not 13, it's 14. So we have VH014. We'll show you the picture. This is something that you will need. If you are into your mini books or want to create different tags, look at that. You're going to get all those. And we have a second picture so it shows you the actual size of it properly. This is VH014, normally $14.99. On offer, limited $9.99. So you can see the size in there, the different ones that you're going to actually die cut. And it's even in inches, everybody. Okay, we're going to get started. What should I do first? Okay, so that is VH014. Sandra says, my tags arrived the other day and they're out and ready to use. Exactly. At that price, honestly, everybody go for it. VH014, when it's gone, it's gone. Phil's put, where am I? Oh no, Pauline says, yes, I said drummer Dave. Sounds better than boxmaker Dave. Bill says, sorry, Dynamo has gone. Oh, never mind. He's put, sorry, Dynamo has gone. Sarah Davis has got that. Never mind. But Dave, you need something that starts with a D. So we'll see what happens. So we have DIY, we have decorator. VH014. First come, first serve with this, everybody. Now remember, when it comes to the die cutting, that tag, when it's gone, I don't know when I'm going to get any more in. So the next one that I'm really excited about is the Vintage Heaven one, this one. So we're going to have a look at this USB key before we get started. Let me just move those cards out of the way. So this is Vintage Heaven Compendium, over 1,000 printable elements. And what I've done is, there is 4 different collections on here. Oh, Roberta says the way he dropped the mic, dramatic, would fit Dave. Edith says, just got in, I think it should be Dynamic Dave, as he's always on the go in the background. Okay, that's a good idea, Dynamic. Dynamic Dave. Oh, Dynasty Dave. What? Right, VHO15, everybody. Okay, we're going to have a look at this USB key because people have been asking me about whether we had vintage collections. This one is available. We've done it as a special promotion. We will put the other price on. This is a USB key, so if you want the USB key, it is VHO15. Normally $19.99. It is $11.99. However, if you would like the download, look at the price, everybody. This, the download VHO16, go for it. Oh, everybody's liking Dynamic Dave. I used to have a DJ and a karaoke friend in Peterborough called Dodgy Dave before he retired. I don't think so. I think we're going to go with Dynamic. I think that's a good one. Right, okay, Vintage Heaven, everybody. It is a click and print system, and the way it's been designed that anybody in the world can use it as long as your computer is not older than 10 years, whether you have Mac, PC or Linux. You click into it, so we're going to click into design sheets, and then you've got loads. And you can click on that first one there, Dave. No, oh, that one. I know. So if you close this down, I want to go to the next one at the bottom. There you go, that one. So you can see that you've got different elements, different toppers have vintage feel throughout. If you close this down and keep going to the next page and next page and next page. There you go, click on that aqua. This is VHO16. You can see throughout there is a vintage, but if you close this down, the biggest thing about this, now it is the backing papers. If you go into the papers, look at, there's 5 different themes. Well, 4 themes and 1 is a matte paper. Hi Sonel, thank you for joining us from Tampa, Florida. We're looking at Vintage Heaven digital download for $7.99 for 1,000 printable elements, or USB key for $11.99. So if we go into time theme papers, these are beautiful. You got pages, keep going. You got pages and pages and pages of choice. And then keep going back. Can you click on the clock one? So what we've done is we've got some that have an outline. Yes, that'll do. So you can see how lovely that paper is. Great for vintage. I'm sure you'll know somebody that will love it. Oh, I'm loving the love hearts. Somebody's sending me some love hearts over on YouTube. I like that. Close that down and then go back into the papers. And then we'll go to the floral ones. These are beautiful. Look at these. Can you click on that bottom blue one on the left hand side? So you've got the blue and you've got the teal. So that's got a hint of a sunflower on that one. If you close that down, we'll go to the next one. Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Loads of beautiful flower ones. Even it's got like a silhouette effect on a lot of them. If you come out of this, and we're going to go to, this is VHO16, the Paris theme ones. Beautiful. Oh, one on the right there. I'm into blue at the moment. So you've got really beautiful designs for you to use. You can print off rice paper or you can print off any mediums. Close this down. Go to the next page and the next page. You can see lots of different ones. You've got wallpaper ones, effect. Keep going. And you've got the music ones. Can you just choose the teal one in the middle? So you can see the papers are a bit of everything. Can we close that down? So they have a vintage feel. And then you close that down and then go into which ones have we done the flat? Actually, show the matte papers because that's a good one to have. So these are all matte. Okay, keep going. So if you want in a block color, you've got the matte to go with the whole collection. Really beautiful. And look at that. I mean, that is gorgeous. You can use it with any of your crafty themes. Kathy says, I think Dave should be dashing Dave as he's always dashing about and sorting out any issues. Make coffee and dash about wherever he needed. Dashing Dave. Like that. Now the toppers are gorgeous. Now I'm not going to go through everything. It is just one that's come back in stock. If we go, yes, click on the first one. So if you go on the dark blue one, you can see you've got the circle ones. Be your own kind of beautiful. Life is beautiful. Really gorgeous sentiments, everybody. And as you can see when you go through it, magic is something you make. Do something every day that makes you smile. Really lovely sentiments, everybody. If you close this down by clicking on the top, go to the next page, and then let's go to the middle pink one. There we go. So you can see, beautiful, okay? So you have a vintage throughout. I haven't got time to go through absolutely everything. I've got Vintage Birds, Vintage Discovery, and Garden USB Key. Are they the same on the 4 sets on VHO15? No. I don't think you'll have any of these, Edith, because these are a compendium. We've never done them individually. You get them all in one collection. And none of those are repeated that you've just said. If you close this down and click on, the one thing about this that's quite cool, the alphabets. Click on the alphabets. These are quite good. So if you click on any of them, so these are great if you want to make somebody's name. So you've got the option on there. Look at that. So you've got the circles, and if you've got any of the nesting essential dies, they'll die cut them out, or you can just fussy cut them out. If you close this down by clicking on the top, and if I'm just going to go into the projects just to give you a little bit of inspiration on it. If we click on the gallery, you can see the feel of the cards with them. So you have a beautiful vintage feel throughout them. So where am I with everything? I have got Sonal saying, Debbie, I have sent a private message regarding 2 USB keys I've purchased. No problem. I will have a look at that on Monday and get back to you. And then you put, what is the best paper to print these downloads? Jeanette's answered it brilliantly. She's put, I use either 120 or 100 GSM. It actually also comes down to your printer as well. If you can get away with card's good as well. But obviously these are backing papers mainly. But as you can see from these beautiful cards, for the toppers, you can use card. If your printer doesn't take card, you can print directly onto, print on paper and back it onto card. Right. We're going to go back out of that one. So if anybody wants that one, that's VHO15 for the USB key. We'll put the front camera on. And it's VHO16 for basically the digital download, $7.99. We're going to start doing, we're going to talk about a demonstration on how to do your mini books. But before I do that, I've had a couple of queries, people asking me to have a look at the project book that we did last week. Pauline says, Debbie, is this a compendium collection? I may have missed that comment. It is a group. It is kind of a compendium. It's a small compendium. Basically, they're individual. You only get 1,000, when I say only, there's 1,000 printable elements on Vintage Heaven collection. But what we've done is split it into themes within the collection. So it's not like a big USB key or download that has 5,000 printable elements. It's not like that. You just get more variety. It's quite a handy one to have if you love vintage. Right, okay, so we're going to have a look at this mini book, and then I'm going to do a demonstration. I'm going to show you how to go from a card to a first stage of a mini book, and then go to the next step. And then we can just figure out which is the best to go with. So that's VHO16 we've had a look at, but this, what we're going to look at, is our project book. So this is Mini Books Made Easy. It is available as a physical and also as a download. Now the thing about it, everybody, is although you get this, inside you'll get it'll tell you where to get everything you need to create all this. So you end up getting something like 120 plus papers and templates for this one. So if I go, oops, nearly, like so, here, you can see, okay, under this pink thing is where the instructions are on how to create. You get all the backing papers. I'm just going to turn that over that way. So just to show you the one on the other side, you get the templates, you get the papers to create the finished look. So you can see that one with the envelope. This is a good one to start off with if you've never done mini books before. You actually put the envelopes together. So you can go, you know, if you were doing printing off and making the envelopes, so this is one from the men's, you can create your own Cards for Men mini book, or start with this one from the Life Quote range. So this here has 23 different ones, and when I show you how to create it, you're going to be able to look you're going to be able to look at one and change the size, and I'll show you that in a second. So just to show you some other mini books, so this one here is this one. So you are getting, so you can create this shape, which is this one here, and all the papers you are going to be able to download. So everything's on there, and honestly, it is such a gorgeous collection. And then you can do things like this. Oh, let me show you this one, poppies. So you can do tag mini book. You're going to get the papers, and then you're going to get the templates as well. If I keep going round it, you've got this one here. That's this one. So this one here that you can see, so it's a small one. This technique, you can change it. So this is a small one, and then you can go big. Once you get the idea, and because you get the templates, you can print them off at any size you want, but you can go small or you can go whatever size you want. So this is VH10. Kim says, I bought this ages ago, I haven't really looked at it. You need to get it out. Honestly, it is gorgeous. Then you have a tag book. Okay, so this is Art Deco. Don't forget, you're going to get all the elements in here. This is in this one here, and I've lost one. I put them all down. Never mind, I've got more to show you in a second anyway. So if I then, aha, there they are. Turn this over. More books that you've got. So then you've got this one. Jeanette did this one. This technique. I love this technique. So easy. All you need to do is look, there's a plain one. So you actually score, all the instructions are in there. And then you can go to this size. Hazel made this one. Remember, you're going to get all the papers, all the templates, all the instructions to do all these different mini books. I'm going to put this one here. There we go. Kathy says, I've downloaded but failed fabulous trying to make that book. A lot of card and paper binned. We're going to do it together tonight. So then you've also got other mini books here, other projects, showing you how to do different techniques, okay, everybody? And then you've even got all the papers, all the toppers, everything's in one. VH0009 is the physical, VH010 is the download. Same price, okay? We've done it as a promotion, you have it on a sale. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how you can go from one, oh, there's the other one that I was showing you. That's one of the techniques. I've got loads of favourites. Everybody has a favourite. But I like a mini book that you don't have to measure. And that's this one. So there you go, showing you what to do. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. And then what I've got, Christine says, is VH009 the physical papers and templates, Debbie? It's, yes, you get, no, not for $9.99, Chris. What you get is this. and then you would have to download all the different papers, okay? So if that makes sense, you get the physical mini book, project book, where VHO10, it is a digital download. So they'll get this as a download that will have all the step-by-step instructions. Right, so, oh, there's the other one that I want to show you. This is really a good one, everybody. This is a very easy one, and I'm going to explain a couple of step-by-step. So if you're brand new to the world of mini books, okay, so we're going to have a look at this. So what I want to do, there's a card from a range that we have, and there's a card. But this card, actually, it is a little booklet. So we're colouring, it's a nice little gift idea. So what I want to do is share with you how you can go from a card to this step to even do this. Because a lot of people, Sam says, the template you showed at the beginning of the show, is it in the project book? No, Sam, that's a new one. That's a total different one, okay? The one that there is a similar one in, you do have this one in there, but it's a little bit different, Sam. It's not the same as that one, okay? It's that one, you know, it's very similar. You get 23. It is a good buy if you want to start doing different types of mini books. And honestly, when you get the papers as well and the instructions, it's worth having a go. And Kath, we're going to get you sorted with regard to the mini book, so don't panic. We're going to go through everything. So, for those people who haven't tried mini books before, you've all done, I'm just going to go through it. So tonight's show is all about you guys asking questions and creating mini books. So you've all done, taken an A4 piece of card, folded it in half, and there's my card. That's straightforward. Is everybody happy with that? So how you actually make this to the next stage, you need some card. Now I'm using my craft card. I love my craft card to make it vintage. So watch. All I'm doing, everybody, is taking this like so. Now when you do joins, can you see that is there? What I'm doing is I'm making a little mark, but what I'm doing is you need to always mark within the area. So that's the score line and that's the area. So you need to not put your mark exactly on there. What you need to do is be in a little bit. So when you score, I'll show you what I mean. So that's going to go like so, and that's going to, I'm going to put a little mark there. And then all I'm doing, everybody, is lining it up and scoring. There we go. So this is my half. Can you see? Is that size? So what I want to do is then I'm literally, can you see it's exactly the right width? I now need to trim a little bit off. And this is how you do your hinges, everybody. And I'll show you. So you've all done this part. You've all made a card before. The next thing is to do a hinge. So I've made it a little bit smaller. And then all I'm doing is putting a little mark, like so. And then to create a hinge, is you get a score line, like so. There we go. And then use an embossing tool. So you can see, you see, I've scored. And then all I'm doing, everybody, is fold that over. Use your bone folder. And this goes on here. Can you see, everybody? So this is how to do a basic step I'm just using tape for quickness. Line it up like so. So this is stage 1. Now you could make it up to that line, but essentially that was easy, wasn't it? You would then put some paper in here. So does that make sense? So that's the first one. So I've now taken one card and I can create something else. And then this is where you can become inventive. So that is a basic stage. How you create a box is like this. So it's very easy. So I am just using 1.5 on here. So I just want to share with you some top tips on how to actually get the most out of basically your crafting. So I am creating a score line, 1.5. So let me just show you this here. And you see this? Oh, I don't know if you can. You see inside? No, you can't. It's very hard. So essentially you're making 1, 2, so you've got one score line and then another one. So all I'm doing is there's 1.5 and then doing it again, and that's now 3. So there is no rules other than you need to make sure when you score and you score the same size. So this is 1.5 and then it's 3. Okay. Hopefully you're with me so far. Then I'm doing the same, 1.5, like so, and then 3. Can you see that? Does everybody follow me okay? Vanessa says, oh no, I almost missed everything. Some time change over here and I'm confused, lol. No problem. So basically I've just shown you how to do a basic, I've just scored that onto there and folded, okay? And that's just a very quick little, like a little mini book. Even that's called a little mini book. It's literally got a flap on that you can put stuff in. You can make a pocket. I am now showing you how to do a pocket, but also, can you see, it's actually got height. That enables you to put gifts in. Okay, so this is a colouring idea from the fairies range, using the fairies. And then putting this in here to make a little gift. This is a nice idea. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Cass says she's following me. So, can you see it's embossed? So I've actually embossed from the top and it's pressed down. So that's telling me to fold over. So I'm folding over, then I'm folding over again. So can you see automatically it's doing this? Can you see that, everybody? And then you do the same, fold over. This is how easy it is with no measuring. Okay, so look, can you see that now? So what you need to do, everybody, I haven't done that side, is score all the sides first, and then you're going to cut into it. And don't panic, because watch, you are going to fold this over up here and then fold that in, but you can't at the moment because it won't fold for you. So if what have I done with it? See if I can show you this bit. So essentially, I don't think you can. It'd be easier just to show you. So essentially, all you need to do, everybody, is you're going to fold that in like so. So to fold this needs to be cut. So what I tend to do is use my scissors, and then I cut up to there. So that then folds into here. And then the idea is you're going to lift this up, but this can't lift it. So this one here creates this. Can you see that? That's how easy it is. So I've showed you. I'm just going to go like so. And then this folds in. You can, to be fair, you can actually cut this off So you're going to end up with this. Can you see that? And then all you do is, this is what creates. So let me put some tape on. There we go. Whoops. And then essentially, everybody, line it up like so. Do the same on this side. So this creates your pocket. Oh, wait a minute. I've done one too lower down. Oh, what am I like? Right, everybody, sorry. I've just realised that should go that way. So that needs to be cut. I forgot I did a double line. There we go. So that needs to go like that. There we go. Put that in there. So I have made a double pocket. So this goes this way. I am so bad at this. I've done a double one and forgot. Now you need to use red liner tape. There we go. So this is going to stick to there. And you're literally making a box, everybody. And I'm going to cut this out so you can see. Right. So I forgot that we're doing a double one. So all I've done, can you see? You cut this up like this. And you literally are folding this over to create a lovely little box. Oh my goodness. Steve and I do mistakes all the time. That's the only way you learn. I tend to leave my tabs in. People cut them out. I just do it for strength. There we go. So you are creating this pocket. Okay? I need to glue it in. And that's how it's done. And then all I'm doing, everybody, is this creates a pocket. And that is how this one's done. Okay? So, just to recap, you've done a card already. And then you've just added a flap. So that's easy. The next stage, if you want to do this, you need to make sure that your card, the spine, is the width of the box. And I showed you how to do the box. So essentially what you need to do is, to be fair, you could just cut that out. If I do this way, then it makes sense for everybody. There we go. So this is what I've done. Okay? And then you just literally glue it in. Like so. Everybody does them different. And then this will get glued in, and that's how you do a pocket. So there's that one there. Okay, if I've missed any questions, please let me know. But that's how to do the pocket. And then from there, everybody, you can go and do something like this. So I've just shown you how to do a pocket. This one here, this is what people have been asked how to do, is the hinges. So remember what I told you about the width? So all I've done here, everybody, is added hinges. This is one of the instructions that you're going to get in the book. So the VH009 enables you to create the hinges, and that's all it is, everybody. Hi Leslie, she's put, hello Debbie, just joined, you will have to watch up the first part, lovely idea for a card. Yes, so essentially I just wanted to show you how you can go from one stage to another. And then when you look at this one now, the difference between this is a little hinge, can you see that? And then you open it up and there's flaps being added. So you can keep on adding, but you need to make sure that your spine has the same width. And this is the thing that you need to remember most of all. Lost the plot on cuts then. Viviette, sorry about that. I forgot that I did 2 score lines. So if I put this down like so, you can then remember. Essentially, you are creating a box. So that's what you need to remember. This is what gets stuck in the card, and then the other bit is what comes up. So 3, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. And some people cut all the tabs off. I just like extra stability. So that is going to go in there. That's going to go there. To be fair, you could cut that bit off if you wanted to, but I like doing extra, and I put that on there. Okay, so it's entirely up to you. But there's no measurement as long as you remember the width of it, depending on the thickness of what you're going to put in. Like, for example, it could be a gift. So hopefully that helps and it's not as confusing. Oh, it's been one of those days, that's for sure. So that makes a really good project. That's a card with a little pocket in. And then if you don't want to do that type of pocket, this is a really good way of doing your pockets. Now, last Saturday, I showed you how to create this, but then I showed you we had the vintage poinsettia kit on. Viviette says it makes sense now that I see it. Thanks. Brilliant. That's good, Viviette. So on here, there is the hinge that I was on about, okay? But then you can keep adding. So if you wanted a pocket, it's only made up of literally hinges. Now you can measure or just do this. Make sure it's straight and do it that way. Okay? So there is a pocket. And then what I'm doing is going to put it on there, but instead of making it so it is straight, look what I'm doing. I'm going to add it like this. So then this will sit like so, and when you open it, it opens like a little pocket, and then you can put tags in if you're going for that tag that I showed you. This is how fun it is. You can keep making pockets. And then all you need to do is a bit of tape. I think this has run out. Oh no, a bit more. There we go. And then all I'm doing is lining it up like so. Pressing it down. So then you have got a pocket. And that's how you create different mini books, everybody. By literally, this here is what's from the instructions. That VH009, the one that's, where has it gone? There we go. The one that's in there, this is how it's done, okay? So you can do it like this, very straightforward, and somewhere under here there is a sample. There we go. This is the one that Jeanette did. And literally put your toppers on, create a story, really lovely project. Or you can take it one step further and then, like here, add hinges to create the book, and then you can go from that stage. So hopefully I've given you a little bit of inspiration on how easy it is. Obviously I'm not going to decorate it from start to finish. It was mainly to show you how to actually put your hinges in, how to add tags like this one here. You think, what is that? Well, if I share with you this one here, look, there is a tag. These all need finishing decorating. And then look how easy it is. I can make this like so. And all you need to do is think about all the leftover card. Look at this one. Leftover card that you might have. And there's one like this. So you can have one going that way and one going that way. And then you can have one going up. And I've left this open so you can see that these were just offcuts of card like I showed you. So hopefully I've given you some idea on some inspiration on that one. we had a question to see if we had our vintage botanical back in stock. In actual fact, Dave has put it on the website today. And the vintage botanical, just to show you some samples, which is VH, let me just show you, BH 17, is this one here. I don't know if you've seen this one before. Vintage botanical. Look at that. So the flowers have a very vintage feel. We're going to quickly have a look at that before I look at the next demo. Vivian says, Kathy, to make it a pocket to hold tags so you can just need to glue the bottom. Debbie, the pockets there then, are they only glued in one side? Oh, okay, let me just, before I go to that, let me just glue it so you can see which one to do. Okay, so essentially, I'm going to show you just very quickly before we go to that. So I'm going to put this on here, so let's glue it. So what I want to do is I'm going to use some tape first, because this is going to glue into the card. So I'm doing this, I haven't really measured everybody. So this sometimes I do things like this. So I'm going to put that like so. There we go. So I have created my little pocket. The reason why I put the tape on, should I do it that way? Yeah. The reason why I put the tape on the outside is it's going to stick on here. I need to put some more. I might need to get some glue actually. Let me get some glue. More fun doing by eye. Yes, very true. Pauline says, your vintage botanical, the background papers are so pretty. They are actually. All right, let's put some glue on that. Stick that there. So this creates a little pocket. I mean, I've done it 1.5 centimeters. You can do whatever size you want to. Now, what you need to remember is when you do the scoring, they're always the same sizes. You don't want to make them smaller. There we go. And then this is my pocket. It's going to go on here. So what I've done is I've put it on there. Now this, I'm just showing you, that's going to go on there like so. And then literally, I am going to do this. I'm doing it, actually I'm taking this off. Oh, it's one of those days today. Let me just line that up. I should have scored this first, sorry everybody. So score it first, because this is where it's going to go. Line it up and then you can fit it in. Now this creates the base of the other card. There we go. Right, so this is going to go like so. But then you need to have the same width as that. So I just want to put a little line there. You can measure, but I'm doing it per eye so you can see what I'm doing. Line it up like that. There we go. So you can see now I've got my spine. So that's what I was trying to say, everybody. The spine has to be the same width as this. So this is going to go in there, like so. So then make sure that goes like that. I have left a little bit of a space around the edge. I need to actually put some glue, more glue on that. And then we'll glue that. Line it up again. Now, obviously I have got a bit of off-cut card here. So that needs to be longer. So all I've done is I am creating this bit, I'm just adding another bit on. Ideally, you should have had this ready beforehand, but essentially I'm just doing it for quickness because I was doing it by eye. Okay, so I am just lining this onto the base, like so. Make a little mark, and there is my actual size. So I didn't intend to do the whole thing, but because I've been asked to do it, what I would recommend you do is get your base ready first and then do your pocket. I was just wanting to show you how to make a pocket. Now, you can do two things. You can simply leave it as it is or cut it, because I'm going to decorate it, so it doesn't really matter. So all I'm doing is putting the glue on, lining it up, and now it's the right size. There you go, everybody. So you can have it smaller, you can have it bigger, whatever you want. There is a pocket. Kathy, you're not being a pain. This is what these shows are for. So you get one-to-one, and hopefully it makes sense of what I've just done. I'm quite happy to show you how easy it is to do. Okay. Remember, I mean, I haven't really measured. I didn't do any measuring whatsoever, everybody. I literally well, that's not true. I started with 1.5. So it's 1.5, and I created the back to create the pocket. But that gives you the idea. Okay, so from there you can then create something like this. You can put whatever you want in it. Or remember, going from a card, this doesn't have a spine. This does have a spine. So if you make it thicker, you can then do this technique. So it's to show you the different techniques on how to go from having a card to then adding a little spine. And you can even add another, you could even make that into a pocket if you wanted to. Okay, I've showed you just need to score the lines to make a little pocket. Look at that. You can have that option. And I've shown you how to add all these different little hinges. Very easy to do, everybody. Okay, so if anybody has any questions or anything, let me know. Where are we got? I think I've answered. Oh, Pauline says, Debbie, would you ever consider in the future doing a collection of only border strips from your collections? When you say border strips, Pauline, do you mean these? Is that what you mean? What I call ribbon strips, is that what you mean when you say border strips? Right, we're going to look at Vintage Botanical. Kim says, I love the look of a waterfall technique. Is it difficult? No, it isn't. I will add that to my list for next time. Vanessa says she's making candles as she watches. Question, do you use the heat tool on high or low when transferring the candle? I only have one setting. So if you're using high, Vanessa, make sure you lift it up further away from your candle. And just watch it, you'll start to see it go, okay? But if you want to start, if you're not too sure, you can start with a low setting and slowly increase it. I'm going back to VH017. This is, let's move this to one side. This is our fabulous Vintage Botanical. We're going to quickly have a look at that. It is absolutely gorgeous. So we quickly have a look at the projects. We've got some projects there. And the gallery. Can we go to the gallery? Look at that, everybody. Beautiful colours. Keep going. So this has a floral theme. I notice a lot of people like flowers, but as you can see, you have got gorgeous botanical feel here. So when you go through it, you can see that you have got different colour palettes on here. This is available as a digital. Look at the prices, sale prices, everybody. VH017, $11.99 for the USB key, or if you want the actual download, $7.99. It is worth it, honestly. Even the tags are gorgeous. Chris, no, I'm not doing vellum in this show. I can add that to my list. Pauline's put ribbon, yes, ribbon strips. I love all of them and can only use on the inside of my cards. Okay, well I can actually put together a range of them and put them on the website as a download, Pauline. So if we go to design sheets, if we click on that, okay, look at this. So if you then choose, I like the pink one at the bottom. There you go. Look at that, everybody, beautiful. So you have got all these gorgeous toppers for you to use. If you close this down, keep going to the next one. VH018, $7.99. It is gorgeous. Keep going. And the poppies. Look at the teal. Click on the teal one there. So you can see you've got beautiful imagery there. VH17 is the USB key. VH018 is the digital download. The papers are the most gorgeous papers we've done in ages. If you click on, let me have a look, click on the next one actually, the blue one. Yeah, click on the blue one at the top. So you can see that you have got almost like a script feel and then the roses around the edges. So you've got more choices to work with it. And then you come out of that, keep going to the next page. And what we've got is matte and also what we call layering effects on here. If you go into the next one, click on that pink one there. That's a beautiful one. Okay. Thank you, Roberta. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you for joining us. So on here, it looks like a patchwork quilt. Beautiful designs, everybody. So this is a lovely paper. Have I got a sample of that? Let me just, not that one. Go to the next one. Go to the next page. You've got the poppies. Keep going. Actually, that bottom poppy paper is beautiful, everybody. So VH017 is the USB key, or if you want the download, it's VH018. Lovely, everybody. We click on the, actually the toppers are gorgeous. Let's go into the toppers. So I'm not going to show you everything, so you can see a bit of everything. Now click in the middle one. So you have got, yet again, sentiments. You've got different sizes of toppers. So these are circle ones. If you've got my circle nesting dies, they'll work with it. And if you close this down and then click on to the next page and then choose any of those. So what we've done here, you've got blank toppers. So then you can stamp in it, and also you can make them into little gift tags or even little notelets, because you can print them off any size you want. If you close this down and go to the next one, you'll be able to see that you have got, let's go for the red one, pink one even. Yet again, you've got different sizes of nesting dies for you to use, and honestly, really beautiful collection on here. Now you close that down and there's so much more, but just to show you a couple of designs before we go to the next idea of a project. So if you go to the top camera, look at this, everybody. So look. So it's showing you how, if you to do vintage, cream is great. So all I've done, actually no, who did this one? This is actually Barbara's made this card. So all Barbara's done here is brought in some lace. Lace is great for vintage, but also the cream, and kept everything very blues and added this lovely craft card on here. Now talking of craft card, somebody's asked about it. So the craft card I have used, it is our craft card, and what is the number? It is VH019. So if anybody wants it, we actually have our craft card on promotion, VH019. It is 25 sheets for $4.99, and it's double-sided, everybody, so it's great for tearing techniques as well. And it's 200, I think it's 250 GSM, or maybe 220, but it's a really good one. It's great for actually using with die cutting as well as your basically tearing techniques and using with your different inks. So the other thing to let you know is that there is that technique to create, I've showed you. So you do the same technique to create a frame, everybody. So what I showed you earlier, you can do it into a pocket, but if you do all four sides, you can make a frame. Okay, so that pocket, where did it go? I put it somewhere safe. What did I do with it? Ah, there it is. So essentially, You can continue by adding another one along the top, and you can create your own frames from the starting technique. Pauline says, I like it when you spotlight prior collections to show how wonderful they are, especially for your new crafty friends. Well, we haven't had the download on the website, so people have been asking us for more downloads. Debbie's guest uses an Epson to print the Debbie's papers. Yeah, I do. Do we have an Epson? It is an Epson, Dave, isn't it? Oh, we have a brother and we also have an Epson, so we have both. Sam says, could you please add VHO 10 to Thursday's invoice? Yes, no problem. We always need craft paper. Oh, you want VH10? No problem. Yep, Jacqueline, you can have some craft paper. So the other one from going back to VHO 18, this is it. And this is a very easy one to do. So I'm just showing you some techniques on here. So you can do the same technique with an A5 card, everybody. No measuring, but look, all I very quickly want to do is show you how to make a pocket with a little bit different. So instead of going on a point, if you go to about here, so essentially line this up to here, you can create a pocket, and then the leftover bit is your pocket. So all you need to do, everybody, to create a pocket to put a tag in, you essentially just line that up to that, like so. Or you can line it this way, whatever way you want to, and you can put a tag in. So if you're going for those tag dies, this is a good handy one to do. So this is one I use for gift vouchers quite a lot, this technique. So essentially what you would then do is you would put tape just in those two areas, so nothing along here, and you can have it down here or you can have it up here, whichever way you want. I'm going to have it down there. So then you can then have tags. Now what did I do? Oh, why don't we take the tags out of this one just to show you how it would work. So you can have a gift voucher showing like that, or you can do something like this. So it's just showing you different ways of doing it, doing different techniques that way. Okay, so that one is from VH, where are we, everybody? VH02, where are we? VH018. So that's the Botanical. We'll put those codes on again. And I think that answers those questions. And the other one that somebody asked me is, did we have any left of the blending mat and the brush? So we have, so that's the Botanical, VH018, or VH017 for the USB key, which is now back in stock. However, the other item that is back in stock, oh, Lois has said, craft card is a favourite. It's one of mine as well. Everything vintage. Add craft card. So the other one is our blending mats and also our brushes. And all you need to do, what should we do? What should we do? Let's grab one of these and we'll add some colour to it. So all I'm doing, everybody, is grabbing a card from over here. There we go. I want to add some colour to it. So the beauty about it, these are blending mats. You can change your mind. I'm just using the one that I always recommend you should have is walnut stain or vintage photo. Have I got them either? Ah, there. Or tea dye. So all I'm doing, I think I will add, I never can open this one. I think this is one that's come away. There we go. Your blending brushes were so soft I kept on wanting to stroke them and not use them. Really, Vivian? That's funny. Okay, so I'm putting the ink on there. And what I want to do is just add a little bit of it. You get 2 blending mats and a brush. So all I'm doing is putting that just on there. and I'm just tapping and then adding a little bit of ink. So I'm just lining it up. I don't want to put it on the gold. So it's showing you that you can just add, oops, my poppy came off. There we go. You can just add some colour. There we go. Just keep on adding. So the blender mats, what they do is it doesn't put any ink on here. So I can add colour if I wanted to something, to a card. And it's quite handy in your basic kit. And then the other thing, so I can see that I've just added shading along there. But if I wanted to add lots of colour, you've got that option without having to spoil your design. So if I just grab my demo, so VHO20 like this one here. So I'm going to add all on here. You can put this on here so you can work within a mini book as well. Put your ink on and then simply pick up. There we go. And you don't have to worry about going behind it and going round it either. There we go. And you can see how it's blended the colour in. So I'm just using tea dye. This is a light colour. And then just keep on adding. And all you need to do is move your blender mat, or turn it round that way to be fair. There we go. But look how quickly I can do that. So vintage photo or tea dye is really a good ink to have. So you can see all I'm doing is that. Adding ink to those areas. So I personally don't do them before I put them in the mini book because I can add to it. And then I can do this bit like so. And then I would clean my blender mat. That's how easy it is to use it. Just tap it on and then simply just keep going down it like so. Right, everybody. So it hasn't got any ink anywhere, and I've had distress inks around the papers. So it's just showing you how you can use your blending mat. It's worth having. You'll find that a lot of us use a blending mat and a brush. I mean, you can. I used to put it underneath. I used to use paper, but it used to have ink everywhere. So that was just a quick way of showing you how to do that. And then what was the other thing that we had on today? Right, for anybody who wanted more vintage, if I get these card samples, bear with me because they are behind me somewhere. There we are. We have, there we go, gardening. So the last item of today's show is a download that we have put on promotion, and it is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Vintage Garden. I don't know if we have a picture of that. Not that one. That's not Vintage Garden. So there you go, everybody. It is our Vintage Garden digital craft papers. You get 40 of them for only $3.99. Look at that. If I mean, look, you're going to get loads. 40 different papers, everybody. So just to show you some of the cards that have been done with it. I love that. Feel good, be happy. Getting ready for next year. The gardening outside might be all not bright, but you can create some gorgeous designs with this collection. So that is VH021. You are getting 40 papers, everybody, for only, this is a template to do a swing card. VH021, and it is 40. We'll put that picture up one last time, everybody. And it, as you can see there, it is Vintage Garden Collection. It's $3.99 instead of $9.99. And believe it or not, that is the end of tonight's show, because tonight's show is just about the quick technique on how to do those mini books. So I wanted to show you how easy it is to do those. I can see I've missed some questions. I'm just trying to have a look. I'll try to get through them all and reply to you over the weekend. So it's just been, you know, when you try to juggle everything, it's very hard. I can see, yes, Stephen, they are very good prices. I'm glad people have enjoyed them. More. Pauline, I'm back on Tuesday. Have we actually got, we'll put the actual menu up. So just a couple of things to let you know. Viviette says, I've learned so much. Great seeing collections. Yes, you can have Jackie VH021. So this is obviously Vintage Heaven. We're back on Tuesday with our craft and catch up. And then on Thursday, everybody, we have a special craft and share show. But if you're about on Tuesday, we're going to be talking about doing special different gift tags and packaging for Christmas and not for Christmas. Okay, we'll put back up on the front camera. I can see loads of messages. Thank you. Yes, of course you can have VH021, Vanessa, and thank you. Oh, Sandra, make sure you have a go. She's put lovely show tonight, so thank you. We'll have to try some mini books. It is. He's just learning the techniques, everybody, and I'm sure once you've had a go, you will not regret it. So I'm going to sign up. We will have a drum roll, please, for the winner. So the winner of our little like and share is Marsha Burrow. Marsha, make sure you private message me your contact details so we can send out your little gift voucher. Thank you for all the messages coming through. Edith says, use the garden USB key to make cards with inner pockets and popped in pots of seed to match the craft toppers. What a brilliant idea, Edith. So that card, I just threw that away, that I showed you, that would be a good one. So instead of tags, you could put a packet of seeds, couldn't you? That's a really good idea, isn't it? You could do that. Pauline says, have to work, so we'll watch the weekdays. I'm behind. No problem. I am so glad everybody has had some inspiration tonight. Maureen, yes, I'm looking forward to Tuesday because I'm going to share with you some top tips with regard to packaging, and we're going to look at different bags and boxes and how to create them, but also how to create those special gift tags and envelopes. So we've got something really special with regard to envelopes. So don't forget to join me. Keep an eye out on creating our dream chateau over the weekend because we've got loads of things to share with you. We'll have some special downloads also on Debbie Moore Designs. You're very welcome, Marsha. You're welcome. The gift is a voucher. You get to choose your gift, remember, Marsha. Kim says, thank you for a usual and wonderful informative show. How about every weeknight? Kim, I can't. I will try to do some more videos, okay? The team and I are working on it so hard to try and get everything. But honestly, it is not easy to do as many lives as we're doing at the moment. We're doing 3 lives a week at the moment to give you inspiration. And Marion, yes, please. She says, thank you for a great show. I have the book and we'll have to try now. Definitely have a go at those many books. So anyway, what was I saying? So I am actually, as I said, back here on Tuesday with a special show. There's loads of things going to be on newsletters and also on Facebook and YouTube. And also don't forget to subscribe. Please give me a like. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to sign off because I'm going to go for dinner. And you said you must be exhausted. Not yet. I'm not exhausted yet. So take care, stay safe. God bless you all. Have a fabulous crafting weekend and look forward to seeing you again on Tuesday evening here at Chateau Chaumet Craft Studio with some more fun with Debbie Moore Designs. So bye-bye for now.